Welcome everyone. Today we're going beyond Morocco's famous souks and landscapes to explore a topic rarely discussed. What happens to women who lose their virginity in a culture where it's seen as the ultimate measure of worth? We're not here for shock value, but to understand the realities shaping lives. We'll look at social pressures, legal gray areas, and the quiet acts of rebellion changing the narrative from within. This is a story of tradition meeting modernity, of fear meeting courage. If you believe in the power of travel to foster understanding, please subscribe and join this journey. Let's begin. In Morocco, a woman's virginity is often seen as public currency, a direct reflection of her family's honor. Losing it outside marriage can trigger gossip, judgment, and ostracism, affecting her ability to work or simply exist without shame. This stigma is a powerful force, reducing women's value to a single, fragile biological state. The social shaming creates a silent prison of expectations that dictates a woman's life from a very young age. The pressure often starts at home, where a daughter's virginity is seen as the cornerstone of family honor. Breaking this code can lead to conflict, disownment, or worse, forcing young women to hide themselves from those they should trust most. Legally, sex outside marriage is a crime in Morocco, punishable by imprisonment. In practice, the law is used disproportionately against women, often as a tool for control or punishment. The threat of prosecution discourages women from reporting sexual assault, trapping them in a cruel catch-22. The law meant to uphold morality often leaves the most vulnerable without protection at all. The myth that virginity can be proven by an intact hymen persists, even though it's medically false. This myth fuels a secret industry of hymenoplasty surgeries and fake blood capsules, as women go to great lengths to meet impossible standards. The psychological pressure is immense, forcing women to deceive just to secure their futures. It's a stark example of how misinformation can shape lives. With so much at stake, many young Moroccans date in secret, using coded messages and hidden meetings. The constant fear of discovery makes trust difficult, especially for women who bear greater risk. This secrecy isolates women, leaving them without support or guidance. There's a glaring double standard. Men's premarital sex is often celebrated, while women are shamed. No one asks a groom for proof of virginity, but a bride's worth can depend on it. This hypocrisy punishes women for what men are praised for. It reinforces the idea that women's bodies are commodities, valued only by patriarchal standards. Virginity is often non-negotiable for marriage, overshadowing all other qualities a woman may have. Losing it, or even rumors, can limit her prospects, leading to matches with older or less desirable men. The fear of being left unmarried is a powerful tool of control. Amidst the pressure, grassroots organizations and NGOs offer lifelines, psychological counseling, legal aid, and safe spaces. These groups connect women, break the silence, and empower them to share their stories. They also advocate for legal reform and challenge public attitudes. Their work stands as a testament to the resilience of Moroccan women. Morocco isn't a monolith. Its regions are diverse and distinct. In cities, women have more freedom, opportunity, and anonymity. In rural areas, tradition and social surveillance are much stronger. Urban women may bend or challenge the rules, but in villages, the pressure to conform is immense and constant. The urban-rural divide shapes how women experience these issues every day. Change is radiating outward from the cities, but it's slow to reach Morocco's most remote areas. Education is a powerful tool for change, and some organizations are bringing sexuality education to Moroccan youth. Resistance remains strong, but advocates argue ignorance is more dangerous than knowledge. By empowering young people, these initiatives plant seeds for a more informed, healthier future. Islam shapes much of Morocco's moral framework, with traditional interpretations often policing female sexuality and behavior. But progressive scholars and feminists are challenging these readings, emphasizing justice, compassion, and equality for all. They reinterpret religious texts to support consent, personal autonomy, and dignity. Real change must come from both secular and religious spheres working together. Media plays a huge role. Mainstream stories often reinforce stereotypes, tying a woman's worth to her virginity and her reputation in society. But a new wave of filmmakers and influencers is challenging these taboos, offering more nuanced portrayals. Social media has become a vital outlet for dissent and alternative narratives. The media is both part of the problem and a powerful tool for change. The psychological toll is profound. Its effects run deep and linger. Fear, shame, and isolation can lead to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem, making daily life a struggle. These burdens affect all women, regardless of age or background, teaching them to police and question their own behavior from a young age. The trauma isn't just in punishment or harsh words, but in the constant, unrelenting threat of it. Despite everything, Moroccan women show incredible resilience, defying norms, building new families, and supporting each other through challenges. Single mothers, students, and survivors quietly break cycles of silence and shame every day. These acts of courage, multiplied, create a social movement. They are the cracks in tradition where the light gets in. Attitudes are shifting, especially among young urban Moroccans exposed to global ideas. They're questioning double standards and advocating for relationships based on love and respect. Movements like Expat show a new Morocco is being imagined. Change is slow, but it's real. Tourism exposes Morocco to new norms, sometimes relaxing attitudes in tourist areas. But it can also create bubbles and stereotypes, highlighting tension between tradition and globalization. Tourism is a force for change, but not without its challenges. Legal reforms are underway. Gender equality is now enshrined in the Constitution, and violence against women is criminalized by law. However, Article 490, which criminalizes sex outside marriage, still remains, and activists are actively pushing for its repeal. The debate over legal reform continues to be ongoing and heated. It's the central conflict between tradition and human rights in Morocco. Real change starts with open, honest conversations about sexuality, consent, and equality, at home, in schools, and in the media. Breaking the silence reduces stigma and shame. Men, religious leaders, and women all play a part in this dialogue. Every conversation helps normalize the topic and move society forward. Morocco is in transition, caught between tradition and a yearning for freedom. The resilience of women and the passion of youth point to a hopeful future. A future where worth is measured by character, not a myth or an illusion. The tide is turning, led by a generation refusing to be silent, forging their own path. Thank you for joining me on this journey. These stories reveal both immense pressure and incredible resilience. Let's keep the conversation going, with empathy and understanding. If you found this valuable, please subscribe and share your thoughts below. When we explore cultures, let's seek understanding, not judgment. See you on our next journey.